In today's video, we are going to do the Chic Beauty Box unboxing. I'm gonna say it's a September-October box. I haven't necessarily opened her. She came in an exterior bag. This is a bi-monthly subscription that retails for $34.99 every 2 months. You're gonna get a variation of mainly makeup. Every once in a while they add like a skincare item. Otherwise, it's all makeup, but you will get high-end and then some drugstore. So you get a little bit of the best of both worlds. I will admit, I've tried a thing or two from the drugstore that they have featured and I've fallen in love with it. And they were items that I necessarily would never go on my own to try to go pick up. Maybe because it wouldn't necessarily spark the proper interest or something. I don't know. But I know that if I'm going to buy makeup, I would typically go for my Maybelline and my L'Oreal, you know. But they featured a few items that were really cool. I do have a link and a discount code in the description box down below in the event that you guys wanted to go check it out and snag a box for yourselves. Then you'll get a discount on your very first box. And if you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Subscribe button is right down below. Right beside it, you're going to find the notification bell. Click the notification, selecting all notifications. That way YouTube lets you know every single time I upload a brand new video and or provide an update over on my community page. And while you're at it, hit the like button. It really helps me out. And it tells YouTube that you're enjoying my content. They should recommend it more to people who have the same interest as all of us here on my channel. Okay, so we're gonna dive in. I want to show you guys they included an item outside of the box because it didn't fit. So I'm gonna show you everything that's inside first. And by the way, I didn't get a card. I usually get a card, but I didn't get a card this time and I checked the bag. So I can't give you retail values of this stuff. I'm so sorry. Oh, by the way, the Chic Beauty Box does allow you to customize your boxes, which is really exciting because a lot of times they'll have a variation of lip shades, and so you get to choose a lip shade that you want. I don't get to customize my box because my box is sent to me in PR. The very first item is by Mercier. It is the Velour Extreme Matte Lipstick, and mine is in the shade Heroin. I know these are not cheap either. I think these are in the 18 and up, so 18 plus. Here we have the lippy and the shade. It's a nice nude. It actually looks like a peachy nude, but honestly, I feel like it's a little too light for me, to be fair. So I'm gonna set this over to the side. I might actually try it. I don't know, we'll see. And if you're interested on how I created this look, no worries, the video's already up. I'm linking it up here. Make sure you go check it out. Okay, I'm glad I told you guys that sometimes they do drugstore, or oftentimes they do drugstore, because here we have a Covergirl drugstore product, girl, get your mind together. Here we have a drugstore item by Covergirl. See, I said it right this time. It is the True Blend Base Business. It is a skin primer. It's supposed to moisturize and hydrate. Let me just kind of show you guys the packaging. And then down here, it's baby blue. Okay. It looks like a moisturizer, guys. Mira, it looks like a moisturizer. It doesn't smell bad. Kind of smells a little on the perfumey side. Oh my god, what is wrong with me today? It's so wrong. All of this is just so wrong. Thank goodness for editing, because I'm already a train wreck. I don't even know. It smells perfumey, not perfumey, perfumey. I don't mind it though. I don't mind fragrance on my products in general. I think as long as the fragrance is pretty, I don't mind it. But I know some people are really sensitive to it, whether it's because they're sensitive breathing it in wise, you know, or just their skin is sensitive, so I'm not sure. But that is item number 2. It is a primer. Then I ended up getting this here, which is also a primer. It is by NYX, also drugstore. It is a color correcting primer. I'm not gonna open her because I already opened this one, and I know when I do a try-on, I'm not gonna use 2 primers. I will try the Covergirl, and the reason being is because most of NYX's things I personally love. I've gone to the mall and I've gone shopping at the NYX store, so I know that the NYX, the quality is there. This is supposed to brighten sallowness in fair complexions. I'm not even fair, so this is not gonna work for me. So I'm gonna set that to the side. I'll pop that in the giveaway that I'm announcing this week. But I'm gonna tell you this. I haven't necessarily had the best experience with Covergirl products in the past. I haven't bought anything in so many years because of that, so I can't judge what the formulas are like or the products today. I'm probably gonna say it's been over 6 years that I haven't purchased a Covergirl item, and it's because it just didn't work with me, my skin, my liking. So I'm gonna give this a try, and you never know. If I actually like this and my skin likes the primer, which is a beautiful way to start trying product, then I'll probably run out and buy a Covergirl foundation and see if I like it or not. We'll see. But okay, I'm gonna keep this one. This one goes in a giveaway, and then at that, I don't understand why there's 2 primers. I'm confused. This is a first for me. And then I got a Kaja product. This is their Mochi Glow Bouncy Blends invisible highlighter. I already have highlight on my skin. I don't mind adding a little more. This one is in the shade Stardust, number 4. Oh, that's cute, but it is beautiful. It is cute, but is it gonna look like a highlighter on me? Or is it going to look too dark and maybe I should just use it as an eyeshadow? Oh no, I think I can pull it. Can I pull this off? You never know until you try. Okay, so it is bouncy. It feels creamy to the touch. This is really pretty. And this is definitely a product that I would apply all over my eyes as well. Just kind of like a one and done it with a little bit of bronzer and call it a day. It looks really pretty, so I'm not mad at it. This is a multitaskable product. I'm glad I got a shade that I can actually use though. See, so it adds a little bit of like a golden coppery hue without being too much. So it doesn't, see, it's not crazy. I like that, it's forgiving. I like that a lot. And then last but not least, let's look at the palette. I like that they did package everything in a way where like they're trying to prevent things from breaking. It is by Elizabeth Arden. And this is supposed to retail for $45, but it says $45 with the purchase value. So, okay, so it doesn't really go for $45. And because I don't have a card, I don't know how much it goes for. It comes with instructional graphics so that in the event that you don't know how to apply makeup and you're kind of new at it, it kind of gives you little tips and tricks on where to apply depending on your eye shape, face shape, and all of that. So I think it's cool. I don't really see people actually using that. And then here we have the palette. The exterior looks very glittery, but it's not like the glitters are gonna come off. I think it's pretty, it's simple. And then on the back, you have all the details on the product on the inside. And then when you open it up, here's what we have. Oh my goodness. Okay. You guys know I have to keep it real, right? So you get 8 lip shades. These are creams that you apply with either your finger or one of these little applicators, which I will not be using. It came with like a lip applicator and then a dual, and this is insane, and then a dual-ended eye brush. And then you get 15 eyeshadows. These are all pretty much shimmers and frosts. And then you have like 2 satins, and that's about it. You get a highlighter and 2 blushes. So I think this is going to be a challenge within itself because of the fact that I personally would never purchase this palette. I remember being really young and wanting to play around with makeup, like really young, before I actually got into makeup. And Macy's would have like these little like kits with like I don't know how many drawers, and then when you opened it, like it would pull open to the sides, and then you had brushes and eyeshadows and pressed everything and little eyeliners. It was just, and the quality was not there, but I just thought it was so much fun because I got to play with it. And to me, although it was makeup that people would actually buy so many years ago, the quality wasn't where it needed to be. To me, it was like play makeup. So this, to me, I am so sorry. And Chic Beauty, like, I love them, but I'm gonna be realistic. This is the first time that I get a box that I'm not impressed with. Yeah, I'm gonna swatch these. And yes, we are going to attempt to create a look with these eyeshadows. These are super powdery. Is the camera picking up how chunky it is on the back of my hand? Yeah, I would never buy this palette, mainly because like this part is okay and I'd be like, oh, curious, but I'm like, I'm not into these like that. I know eventually I would stop using them. It's not even a lipstick, it's more like a balm. It seems cute, the idea seems cute. This is the kind of palette I would kind of give Ty to play around with. Like if, you know what, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna say, like, I'm gonna actually create a look. No worries, I'll create a makeup look with it. But when Ty goes, mommy, do you have a palette that I can play with? I kind of want to play with makeup. I'll probably give her this. It's just not, look how powdery this is supposed to be a highlighter, okay? It's just, for me, wow. Yeah, it's chalky, it's powdery. This is not something that I think people would get excited to receive. And, you know, realistically speaking, when it comes to beauty boxes, not every single one is gonna be a home run out of the park kind of situation, you know? There will be some misses, and in terms of this box, I'm gonna say there were 2 items that I thought were awesome. These 2 I'm pretty excited for, the Laura Mercier and then the Kaja. But then I'm confused as to why there were 2 primers featured in the one box. And then I ended up getting this palette, which I comprehend the idea of the palette. I just don't understand why this palette would be featured. Are you guys into Elizabeth Arden? Is it something that you're like, hell no, I would never want that in a beauty box. I would have preferred something else. Like, give me your feedback down below, because I know this palette is the kind of palette that it's like, spend X amount of money and you would get the palette for free, or like the palette and a cute little kit for free. So this is one of those palettes that I don't think a lot of people would run out and purchase. But I want to hear you guys' thoughts. Are you into Elizabeth Arden makeup? Are you not? Have you not used her in forever? Have you never used her ever in your life? Like, I really want to hear your thoughts. And no worries, we are gonna do a full-on try-on with some of the items featured in this box, because I'm curious, you know, can I create a look like this with this palette that's super chalky and it's, oh my god, I don't know, we're gonna see what happens. It is a wrap for today's video. I really hope you guys have enjoyed it. Please don't forget to hit the like button for me. It really helps me out. Stay tuned for the try-ons of all the beauty unboxings I've been doing in the month of October, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye guys.